Now I want to answer one of the most common questions I get from clients, the most common questions I get via email, one of the most common questions I get in the comments, which is, "Hey Tim, how long is this getting in shape thing going to take?" And how long is it going to take? I had a client one time who was significantly overweight, had a good 80 plus pounds to lose, if not more. That's being conservative. And he's like, "Hey man, how long is this going to take?" And he'd been training with me for a while, real good, real diligent, real consistent. Weight was coming off very slowly, like it should. And he's like, "How long is this going to take? Like, I want this to be in it." And the answer to that is this: it takes almost as long for you to get back in shape as it did for you to get out of shape. If you've let yourself go for the last 3 years and you put on 150 pounds, expect it to take 3 years for that 150 pounds to come off in a healthy way. If you want to do this sustainably, if you want to do this in a healthy manner, in a way where you don't put all the weight back on, where you don't get unhealthy again, then it's going to take about as long as it took for you to get unhealthy. Now, are there some instances where you're going to make quicker strides? Yes. If you're significantly overweight and your doctor's like, "Hey, you got to get on this or it's going to cost you seriously," then yeah, there's going to be some times where you're going to lose some weight a lot faster than normal. But if you're just a normal person like I am and you're 30, 40, 50 pounds overweight, 20 pounds overweight, however long it took you to gain that 30, 40, 50 pounds is about how long it's going to take for you to lose it, right? That's the way that it is. So get yourself in that mindset. I've talked already in this video series about it's the journey. It's not the actual destination. That is not a 12-week program. And this is why people get so frustrated when they want to diet down for vacation. They're like, "I'm about 30 pounds overweight. I got vacation. We're going to Cancun in 3 months. I'll get in shape for that." And it's like, no, 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 no. It took you 2 years to get 30 pounds overweight. You're not going to get rid of it all in 3 months. And if you do, what you're going to do is you're going to put it all back and then some within a month of you getting back from vacation. So that's how long it's going to take. And then the other answer to this is it takes as long as it takes. I made another video about not looking at the outputs, not looking at the scale, not looking at your strength, but looking at the inputs. You have to trust in the process. If you're doing the right things consistently over time, you will get there. You may not get there as soon as you want to, but you will get there. And I promise that if you're consistent, then, how long is it going to take will stop being a question. And it's just a matter of being comfortable that you're doing the right things and you will eventually get to the goals that you want to get to.